All right, Cag, we are at investigation number 8.
We are.
And, well, what you see the order in is going to be totally different. And we're at...
We are at the Ulster War Memorial Hall.
Which is really weird because it's
Town Hall.
spelt... I've always been pronouncing it Alcester because
Yeah,
that's how it's
they
spelled.
pronounce it
but
Ulster.
It's Ulster. So, and this is it behind us. So it's not very big,
Nope. There's 2 rooms.
but it has a fair bit of history.
It does.
And Cag is going to take us around,
yeah.
if she remembers.
I need to get my piece of paper.
Because again, we have no host. He was too shy to come on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of people don't like being in front of the camera, so he gave us a great bit of history and we're going to try and remember it,
Yeah, we are.
and we're going to
Well,
relate
yeah.
it to you. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to do the filming.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to let Cag's brain cells do it. So are you ready?
No,
It's not going to take us long. It's 2 rooms.
I reckon we'll be done in an hour.
You know, I think this is going to be one of the surprises.
I'm hoping so.
Because, you know, you get a little place, you go, yeah, it'll be all right. And they're the ones that usually pack a punch. So fingers crossed, we'll find out by the end of the night. So
Cool.
let's go.
So I'm going to take you back to the very beginning. It's
Course, it's
not to dinosaurs, but after that.
Well, there's stuff before done. There's slime before dinosaurs.
Okay. So, I'm going to talk about a gentleman called Fulke Greville. Back in 1618, he gave the town of Ulster money to build a marketplace. Now, a marketplace in the UK in those times was just it was a structure with, yes, my microphone is on. With a structure, but it'd be like this.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't
And you
have
see
any.
them in towns where
You see them all around.
they don't have a
It's-
bottom floor.
Yeah, they just have these archways.
Yeah.
And this is where people would come and sell the goods. They'd be undercover. Up till then, they were actually just meeting around a well that was in the town. So this is what they used to do. So they had to come in here, sell the goods, and then I think it was 1850 when it stopped being a market, and they used to put their fire engine in there. I suppose that would probably been holes drawn on by those days, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it had been used for all sorts of things. 1873, they decided to fill in all these archways, and they turned this into the magistrates' court. So should we go and have a look?
Well, let's.
Come this way. So, what it had for a long time was a cell at the back, and unfortunately we can't go in there because it's full of electrical things.
It was called the Hole.
Called the
wasn't it?
Hole, and that door up there is actually the door from the hole. So how cool is that?
Oh, look at the size of that keyhole.
It was actually used, and it was massive, isn't it? It was actually used up till 1850.
Now, he did say that somebody did die in the hole,
Didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
and he said that
Yeah.
because the conditions wouldn't have been brilliant.
No. And then over here you've got the stocks, and these stocks could be moved around, couldn't they?
And they're really interesting because they're sitting down. That's quite comfy
Yeah.
stock, isn't
I
it?
know.
That's the type of stock you would want to sit there with your feet through
Exactly. Sat there.
and sat there on your fat arse being thrown food.
Yeah. Well, it was rotten food.
But it was,
you
but
know,
I mean, beggars can't be choosers. can
Exactly. So it was actually bought later on, and it was they changed the name into the War Memorial Town Hall. So everywhere in here you've got all to do with the wars and all the people that they unfortunately lost as well. So very nice, very respectful, isn't it? It's a lovely place. This was built in 1618, and then in 1641 they built upstairs. Shall we go and have a look?
Let's
Let's go. Come up this way.
and
Steps.
it's called the Bailiff's Hall. These.
I never want to see steps ever again.
I wonder what this little door's to.
And next time we come back to the UK,
Yeah.
and you're looking at accommodation, I know it's difficult to get accommodation in the places we need them. But can you actually, one of the things you need to look for is a lift in the accommodation, please. We're up 2 floors.
We are.
2 floors of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And that carpet's really thick. It makes it even worse, doesn't it?
I know.
All right.
Mind you, she's done nothing but whinge since she's come in.
Well, it's true. I've got a lot to whinge about.
Hey?
Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this stunning?
Isn't it?
This used to have a false floor in it, so you couldn't actually see the roof. So in the Victorian era, what they did is they took that out, and then these, all of these bits here, these big bits, used to be one big piece of wood. And what the Victorians did, what a great idea! We'll saw off those bits, and to open it all up, which is lovely. But then you see there's lots of bits of metal
That they've had to bolt it all. Yeah.
because they took out the main support. So, and a lot of these are decorated.
Yeah, I was going to say some of them are and some of them aren't.
Yeah.
It's actually got a date, hasn't it, down here?
Yeah, the last one down this way.
1641.
And we've got a picture of Fulke Greville, the gentleman that gave the money for this building in the first place.
He's very interesting, isn't he? Because he was Queen Elizabeth's favourite court person.
He was. And in the end, wasn't he, at the very end of all of his thing, when he retired, he actually gave him, was it Warwick Castle?
Yeah, as a gift.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
That's not bad.
Not bad as a retirement. Oh, what do you want for your retirement present? Do you want a watch? Do you want a clock? No, we'll give you Warwick Castle. So, car going past.
The interesting thing about Fulke Greville is he was murdered.
He
He
was.
was murdered down in London, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he was murdered by his butler. Now, there's a little bit of a conspiracy theory, and that is that Fulke Greville, that is that Fulke Greville was actually the author of Shakespeare's work, and that Shakespeare actually stole his work, but he actually wrote all of those works. And it was said that he was about to come forward and state that he had written all of that, and then mysteriously he was murdered by his butler. So, but that is the rumour, that actually it's this gentleman here who did all of those writing for Shakespeare.
Yeah, and
And
supposedly...
Shakespeare took the credit.
Yeah, and supposedly this gentleman did a lot of travelling overseas, where
Yes.
Shakespeare didn't do any.
Exactly, so he had full knowledge of courts and everything else and how it all worked, where Shakespeare didn't. So it's a little bit of a conspiracy
I've
theory
always
for you.
had a bit of an issue with Shakespeare. Always.
Always
Probably
had a
because
bit of-
one, I can't frigging understand what he's talking about, and I've had to learn it twice for exams.
Yeah, well, we
Not a
all
big
did.
fan.
We all did it.
Not a big fan. So this is beautiful up here. So so this was added on, and then it was filled in downstairs to turn it into what it is today. So absolutely stunning. They have all sorts of things up here,
Yeah.
weddings and all sorts.
Yeah.
So beautiful place.
Now the ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ghost called George.
Well, they call him George. They don't know what his name is, but they call him George.
He's quite an angry little ghost.
He is. He likes to sit over here. And I've just looked at this chair. I don't know if this chair's going to take our weight.
It's going to take my weight because I'm not
Not
as big. I'm sure I'm a kilo lighter than you.
Because.
Oh.
But it's actually quite sturdy.
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't allow people to sit on it if...
But if you sit on this seat, George gets very grumpy.
So we're both going to sit on it.
So good. Not together, obviously, because it won't take both of us.
I wonder what would happen if we did. You think George would get doubly grumpy?
I'm so hoping he comes out tonight. So there's George. There's some children, which we didn't think there would be children here.
No, we weren't prepared for children.
Oh, it was what I didn't say. It was actually used as a military hospital for a while as well.
It was, yeah.
During World War One.
Yeah.
So supposedly there's children here, and also down by the curtain over there, a grey lady's been seen just standing, watching.
And what looks like is it a duke or somebody has been seen?
Yes. Somebody
of Lord.
Yeah.
The local family is the Seymour family.
It
Regularly.
is.
And for those who may find Seymour a very familiar name, that was Jane Seymour, who married King Henry VIII, and that didn't go very well for her, did it, Cag?
It didn't.
Along with many of his other wives. So that's the local family here. There's another local family, I can't remember the names, that he was telling us about that get into trouble through history. And one of them was involved with Guy Fawkes.
Yes.
And plotting, and they would have gone back to the local house here had they not been caught.
Mm-hmm.
And that same family tried to help Mary Queen of Scots, who tried to overthrow the royal family. So you've got two different lines here, two different...
totally different families.
royalty lines, would you say? Nobility lines.
Yeah.
The Seymours.
You think for quite a small town, it's quite good going, isn't it? Down
It is.
That sort of thing. So yeah, great place. Love it.
This is actually the Seymour coat of arms.
In fact, our hotel, the lovely pub that we're staying in,
which is a mill.
it is a mill, is actually across the road from where the Seymour estate is.
Yeah.
Is it Ragley?
Ragley,
estate.
yeah. And our pub used to be a flour mill.
Mm-hmm.
And it's built on a river. I mean, I literally built on the bridge on the river.
It is, yeah.
And they've got a water wheel there still on show. But one of the early owners, the wife didn't want to live there. Oh, okay, you can turn it around. Because one of the early owners, the wife didn't want to live there anymore because she said the river posed too much of a risk to her children. And sadly, she was correct because her son, at the age of 11, fell into the river and drowned. The second son, it was said that she tethered him to the table so that she could keep an eye on him. And I had a really weird thing happen tonight, didn't I, Gag? At our meal, because we both had Cokes, pints of Cokes with ice and lemon in it. And mine started to do strange things, didn't it? It was really weird. It was weird.
How many Cokes have we had when we've been out and about? We've never had this happen before.
No, it was really weird. It was almost like a massive grey... You know how frogs or something give off the air bubbles?
Yeah.
It was almost like something underwater gave off the big air bubbles, and it suddenly went bloop, and all the ice was moving, and then it wouldn't do it for ages, and then all of a sudden bloop, and all the ice would move. It looked like somebody underwater.
It did. It was really weird.
So
we can't say this is paranormal.
We can't.
But it was just really weird, wasn't it?
And then we had another odd thing here, didn't we? Because downstairs, I'd opened my case and I hadn't got anything out of it, really. I'd just taken the mics out. That's all I'd taken out. but I hadn't moved anything around because the mics are very easy to get to. And I'm standing talking to Cag, setting up the camera, and I was aware of the sound.
Yeah, I
think
heard the
we
sound.
both were aware of the sound.
Yeah.
It was like a plastic movement plop sound. And it was only when I turned around and I was getting other things, like, oh, hang on a minute. Because these mics have little, what do you call them? Cat things?
Little furry things
you
you
put on them. Sorry,
to stop,
not technical.
To stop the noise of the wind.
Yeah, and they moved, and they couldn't have possibly been in the spot they were because the case wouldn't have closed properly and would have damaged them. And all I'd done is taken the microphone to it. So that was really weird, but is it paranormal? Probably not. Who knows?
Damn it.
But then they did it again. You watched it move, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I thought, yeah, it did move.
It did it the second time, and Keg actually saw it move the second time. So
we heard it the first time, and I saw it the second time.
So who knows? Maybe it's going to be interesting. It's just 2 rooms.
Is that thunder?
No.
Because to me, it was either thunder or there was somebody upstairs, but there isn't an upstairs anymore.
Upstairs. This is upstairs. That's a plane going over, but that wasn't what you
No, I'm just trying to find where the. Can you see the holes in the? Oh, you can't really see them on that bit. But there's actually holes in the ceiling. Where the other floor used to be.
Just checking the windows, but windows don't really do that.
So there are a hole up there where the ceiling used to be.
Yeah. So, all right.
Okay,
Well,
right.
We're going to go and get our gear and we're going to get started.
We are.
And we're going to go and sit in Grumpy George's chair. Ow.
You right? What? Got a headache?
It was like a pain just went through the temple there. I'm not saying that's paranormal either. Just I had the pain go through my temple. I was talking about Grumpy George. You're going to sit in Grumpy George's chair.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in Grumpy George's
My
chair.
head will probably fall off next time.
Yeah, probably
That was
will.
just the start of it. I'm just going to give her a taste. She continues to talk about sitting in the chair. Her head will fall off. All right, let's go do something. Okay, Cag, we're here.
We are.
And we're in the bottom floor, aren't we?
The ground floor.
That's all.
The bottom floor.
It's the bottom floor.
We're on the ground floor.
We are.
So this was the open market,
Mm-hmm.
and then they closed it in, turned it into the magistrates, and then and they also had the selling, but we can't get to that bit.
You can't get to it now.
But,
But
but
shouldn't make any difference, because if
Shouldn't.
anything is there, it can come out and say hello.
can
It can just pop out.
it? Can just pop out.
Pop out and say hello.
Now this isn't going to be an overly long episode.
No, it's going to be very short, because there's only 2 rooms.
Yeah, we've only got 2 rooms, so
Unless it kicks off really well, and then you get 3 parts.
yeah. No, we don't do parts.
No, we don't.
We come back 3 times. Don't get 3 parts.
No. All right. Kick it off, Cag.
Okay, so if there's anybody here tonight, we don't wish you any harm, we don't wish you any disrespect. We just want to talk to you if we can. My name is Cag, and I know that's a really strange name.
Her real name's Karen.
We get slap.
Which isn't as strange. Well, they
But
may
it's
want to know your
boring.
real name.
But it's boring.
Well, it's not. It's the name you were granted.
Nothing to do with the Karen thing, because I think that's hilarious.
No, you've never had Karen, have you? Even before that.
What, sorry? Say it again. Can we have that in English? What was that?
Well, before you went by the name Cag.
I've gone by the name Cag for
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a family thing. My maiden name initials.
But people may wonder what CAG is. And now you know.
Yeah. Now you know.
And I'll get slapped once these cameras turn off.
Exactly.
For telling you.
Then you get slapped round the back of the head with a chair. No, she's not. So good.
Did you have any Karens in your day? Came out wrong, didn't it? Sorry to all the Karens. She's one of them, so she finds it funny. I didn't mean it like that.
No,
like it actually
maybe you could have reworded that one.
Did you have people? Was Karen?
Did you know any Karens? Was that what you're trying to say?
I'm trying to say is, was Karen a popular name back when you were alive? Which you are alive. I always think that's really rude.
You were around?
Yeah. Well, they're still around.
When?
Because they are
in
still
your day.
alive.
In your day. Was there any Karens around in your day? Was it a popular name then? See, I made it quite simple.
Did you just?
I did that.
Oh, don't.
I did it to get your attention, so you can
You
listen
got
to
my
me.
attention. I just don't listen.
All right, so if there's anybody here, can you try really, really hard to light up one of the lights we've got on the floor? In fact, there's one up on the shelf over there.
Gag seems to think that you're 9 foot tall.
I think you can do that one on the shelf over there.
So she's doing an experiment at the
Mhm.
moment. So right up on the shelf there, I'm going to show our people. There is you can't see it very well, but there is a rim pop, but you can see how high up that is because Keg decided that she put it high up because she thought that people would be able to touch it.
I want to know if you can touch it. Is it easier to touch something high up than it is low down? Just thought I'd find out. It's an experiment.
Does height become a problem to you?
Well, you would have thought they floated.
Did you just typecast a ghost? What's this?
I know. We shouldn't really, should we? This is what we need to know. This is why they need to talk to us, so we know.
It is actually a good experiment, though. Can you, not just cut you off there, can you go up there?
Do you like the light fittings? They look like the Harry Potter ones. It looks like the candles are lit, look.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think they look like Harry Potter ones?
A little bit, not.
Okay.
Anyway, back to investigating. Okay. So we put it up high, and we're trying to understand what it's like over on your side.
We?
Yeah.
We put it up high. So if you want to play with the lights that we've got, you're more than welcome to. So all you have to do is just go towards them and they will light up. So on that shelf up there by the cell door, you just have to go close to that metal stick and that will make a noise and the lights will flash. And then we have a flashing triangle with a blue light there. If you go to one side, it's red for no, and then the other side is green for yes.
Tag. People are just walking past. We are in the town. It's a small town, quiet town, but you're going to get the occasional person. Now that one, that lantern, plays a song you might know. We can sing it for you if you like. And maybe then you can finish the song for us. Now we've only ever had this happen twice that it's done it. Once at George Jarvis, and the other time was at Ayre's house.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Amazing. Well, I don't know how else I can start it.
All right. Amazing.
So do you do it on the same
grace.
note? Amazing.
Amazing.
Take it from home. Amazing.
It just makes me laugh the way you do it. I don't know why. It just seems.
So how do you do it? You do it. Amazing.
Amazing grace.
They're not.
No. Amazing grace. How sweet.
Okay, let's try it again then.
1, 2, 3. We're all tired, guys.
It's the 8th one in 10 days.
Yeah, it's and then the 2 days.
I hope you guys. I hope Grumpy George has got a sense of humour because he's going to need it. Either I'm going to get my face burnt off. Because that's what we forgot to tell you. We forgot the ghost stories. We said Grumpy George was here, but I didn't tell you what had happened. We'll tell you when we go upstairs. We'll keep that as a surprise.
Well, we'll be surprised if we remember to tell them. All right.
All right. Just remind me, Kag.
We're just tired. We're overtired.
All right, let's try it again.
All right, 1,
Okay,
2,
1, 2,
3. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Why is all the old songs used to be so low? Did people used to have lower voices back then?
Don't know.
Oh, did you hear that? I was in the
I thought it was you, it wasn't you, was it?
No, I didn't move.
Okay.
Came from over by the cell corner.
So this was a market. So if there's anybody here selling any vegetables, we need some for dinner tonight. So could you light up the lights? Have you got some vegetables you want to sell, please?
Why would anybody be haunting here who sold vegetables?
You never know. Look, it's a market stall. We're going with it. Shush. You got to think outside the box.
That's way out of the box. That's out the box, round the corner and down the street.
Well, it's worth trying.
And then round around the M25.
I know.
6 times. All right.
So nobody wants to sell any vegetables? Okay.
All right, we're going to be serious now.
I was serious. I wanted to know if anybody had got the vegetables to sell.
We should have brought some veggies
Why?
as a trigger object.
This used to be in magistrate's court as well. So anybody in here that's been waiting for their trial or has had their trial heard?
I did hear a rumour that somebody did pass away in the hole. That was stomachs. Is that true?
Should we do an EVP burst?
Shall we?
You want to give it to me? Okay.
Bit of a snatch there, Kek.
It was a snatch. It's like, get your freaking act together, love, and just get on with it.
So we've come here, and don't be fooled by our accents, but we have come from Australia. Sorry, that was my stomach. Was it?
Heard that.
It's like a high-pitched. That's the usual toilet flush.
Men's urinals.
Yeah,
How
but
annoying
that
are
wasn't
they?
what that beep
No,
was.
it
That
wasn't.
beep came from the opposite end of the building. It's just like a beep, beep. But I mean, I'm sure ghosts don't make mechanical beeping sounds. Anyway, back to it.
Yeah.
So my name's Alison. Like I said earlier, because we've already introduced ourselves, haven't we? And I'm just wondering if there's anybody here who would like to talk to us, and if so, what your name is.
All right, so if there's anybody with us tonight, can you tell me if you were here when it was a market or maybe a court? That was loud, wasn't it?
What?
Or whatever reason you were here. Can you just tell me that, please? We'd love to hear from you.
It was so quiet until we started the EVP session.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love the urinals. There's a voice outside.
Yeah, that's outside. Tag the outside voice.
Okay. More voices outside.
Give up on the EVP for now.
Yeah.
I think that one,
Let's see if we can hear it.
we can hear it, we'll have a listen, but I think we have to do another one because we had the urinal, we had the,
Yeah.
but we'll have a listen anyway.
Oh, I think it's good because that's a nice segue into all of our,
Urinals.
yeah, urinals of our UK Tour 2025. That's what we could do, wouldn't we? That'd be fun.
All right, I'm going to put this little box here on the chair next to me.
Oh,
touching
really
it.
cold.
Oh, I was just thinking that as well.
Yeah?
Hopefully. I was just thinking I wish I
got
put
to
my
the point
jumper
where
on
I
because
feel
I
shaky.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that's weird because I thought it was just me,
No, I've got goosebumps all over my body.
and it was quite sudden
Yeah, and I feel really...
to the point where I really need to put a jumper on, and it's just
Mm.
my inside is starting to.
Weird.
It's like a seeping cold. And we can't prove anything, guys.
No.
And we're not trying to, but it's like any investigation, you take notes of what's happening around you and also how you're feeling. So, is it paranormal? Who knows? You can speak into it. We have a bit of a conversation. So we come here, and don't be fooled by our accent, but we have come from Australia. Sorry, that was my stomach. There.
Mm.
What's that? Unless that's the beep that happens before the urinal starts. Like a high pitched. Like it's the process starting.
Yeah.
Means urinals. Ah, that was a different one in the corner. There, that's that voice.
No, I assumed it was the end of the...
I thought it already finished.
What was that? I thought that was footsteps.
I
then.
thought it was footsteps. Above us. Above us. Isn't it? It's just taking on a little bit of a creepier feel
Mm-hmm.
for such a small building. Now, did I imagine that, or did I hear something right in front of us? think about with that is outside there's, where you got flowers held.
Oh, the hanging baskets, yeah. There's definitely something swinging in the wind.
So, I think the squeaking,
It's a hanging basket.
I can see out the window.
It's very windy.
That the hanging baskets are moving. And I think it's one of the metal things holding them. Alright. I am frozen to the point of shivering, just about.
I'm fine now.
Absolutely frozen.
No, I'm fine.
To the point where I am going to have to put a jumper on right now. I am so
Okay.
cold.
No issue. Oh, I was warm until the end.
I missed the chair.
You got two to choose from there.
I know.
You went in between.
And if that other chair hadn't been there, I would have been on the floor.
Bugger.
So, but that wooden one, it was more like it was. I hope the camera picked up when we could hear walking upstairs. I like moving it so people get different shots.
Oh no, because you got that one there. You don't need this one.
Yeah, you do. You still need a close-up
No,
occasionally of the
'cause
person
you
that's.
can use that one.
No, because
I wasn't talking.
I know, but it's nice to have a
Wasn't
movement.
I
People
wasn't
get
talking.
bored of seeing just
You-
one,
you're
two,
talking, but
one,
only-
two,
I know what.
1, 2, 1, 2.
There. You were talking. You can have it now. All right. Oh, I've gone really cold.
Well, I reckon we've done what we can down here.
Okay.
And I'm really, don't know about you, Cag, but I'm really itching to get upstairs.
I'm really itching to get back to the hotel room so we can actually go and have some sleep. Because what happened last night, Alison?
I don't know what did happen. It was a long time ago.
Well, not so much well, it was last night, wasn't it? The accommodation. It was a lovely accommodation, wasn't it, Alison?
It was.
It was a nice accommodation.
I
and
had
it
a
was,
lovely bed.
It was originally owned by a soldier,
Yeah.
and his wife, didn't they? They lived there till the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's just one problem with that accommodation, wasn't it, Alison? And what was that accommodation? What was wrong with it?
Well, I had trouble parking my car.
You had a terrible time parking your car.
That was one problem.
Yeah. The other problem was it only had one bedroom.
It did, with one bed,
One bed.
which I had.
And then Alison completely confused them this morning because then she starts talking about her husband.
Coming over. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure they thought we were a couple until that point. We
Yeah.
only had one bed.
So I slept on a settee, which wasn't a bed settee. It was just a little settee.
Hey, I gave up 2 of my pillows for you
You did, bless you.
and 2 blankets.
That wasn't your blankets, though. That was some blankets out of your room. It wasn't actually your blankets. And she's got, when she said she gave me some pillows, she actually had 4 on the bed. She didn't need 4. So she didn't shortchange herself. So, just saying. All right.
But you've got a bed tonight.
Yeah, but it's so close to your bed. You're going to end up in mine, aren't you? It's one of those that are 2 singles, but you put them together to make a double, and it's so
They've made
close.
2 singles with like 2 inches between. I don't know why they bothered splitting the bed up, really. Might as well just slept in the same bed.
There's only this little tiny gap in between them. It's right.
So I'm
really-
going to roll over and end up on top of Cag. Which is better than falling out of bed, which
That's
I've done
true.
before.
That's true. All right, let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's get all this stuff
I just
upstairs
thought-
and let's go up
Yeah.
there.
Let's go upstairs.
Oh, lantern. What, the lantern? All right. So what happens when you put lights on and off? Lady in red.
Oh, what went up then?
Dancing with me, cheek to cheek.
Nobody here,
Just you and me.
it's gotta be. I hardly know this bitch by my side. Never forget the pain I feel tonight. That's gonna tip off there.
I'll catch it before it does.
Okay.
Okay. Shh, 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 shh.
That was movement upstairs.
I sound like footsteps up here.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was like up there.
But there isn't an up there.
No.
The up there's gone. Alright, so if there's anybody here, up here tonight, I know we've had a bit of fun with George. Microphone. And George, we don't even know if you are real, or whether that's your real name. We've just heard that you're not happy. We're hoping we can change that. And we can bring you a bit of a smile and maybe make you happier that you've got some visitors. But pretty harmless. Just two old ladies. Oh, light on the chair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Top right hand corner one. On the back of the chair there.
All right, so if George is sat on the chair, or whatever your name is, I do apologise if your name isn't George. But if there's somebody sat on that chair, can you try and light all the lights up?
You don't want to do those lights, there's plenty of other lights around the room. A couple of them make music. The one behind us makes music. The one to the area by the fireplace there, that makes music as well. And who doesn't love music?
Maybe Mr. Grumpy doesn't.
Oh, that's not nice, Mr. Grumpy.
Well, he's grumpy.
I know he is, but he's got a name.
Sorry. Well, we don't even know if it's George.
But George.
I mean, it might not be. He's probably standing there going, my name's not George, it's Arthur.
Then Arthur, you're going to have to tell us.
Or not.
Which World War was it that they had the soldiers
First.
here? So Veerlin was too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What songs would they have had in the World War I? Who would have been around then? Would it have been... Oh, I reckon something is setting that off.
Do you think so?
It's the same one every time. There's also been a lady seen here.
Mm.
Now let's forget George for now.
We didn't put anything in where she stands.
No. Where she's been seen. Oh!
What?
Lady slain.
Oh.
So, just on the obelisk. Starved lady slain. That's interesting, isn't it? When I'm talking about a lady.
If there's a lady in here that likes to show herself, do you want to do it now so we can see you? That'd be great if you could do that, please. George, can you light the lights up? Come on, you can do it. See if you can light all the lights up.
All right, George, what are we going to do with you? Oh, the light lit up on my saying his name.
That's cool.
What are we going to do with you, George? Shall we do an Estes?
Yes, let's do an Estes.
Hang on. Keg.
Yes.
Oh, you're a bit close.
I'm a bit close.
Oh, you're even closer.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that was a weird one.
That's two noises.
That's a little weirder than just the cracking of...
I think it's the woman in grey.
going, don't sit in his chair, he's going to be really annoyed.
Mind you, I think we should send a seat over there, because I mean she's seen standing. Maybe she wants to see it. Now I bet no one's ever offered her a seat before.
Okay, let's just go into headphones. Oh, I've got something in my headphones. Take this map and try. There's so many wires. All right, I'm coming over. Be nice, George.
Don't, George. Come get her.
Coming to sit with you.
Come on, George. You go. You go, love.
Hope you don't mind.
This
This chair collapses.
Okay. All right. George, if you're with us tonight, try really hard to do something for us, please.
Who's that?
George, why are you grumpy? Why are you in a bad mood? Can you tell us?
Prince.
What's your real name? I don't think your name's George, is there?
Move.
Well, I don't want to move at the moment. Do you want Alison to move? If you want her to move off your chair, can you say, Alison, move? So, that's my friend down there.
Wait.
Okay. Oh, one of the K2's gone off. Now, when I say friend, I mean that in the loosest sense of the term. She wants to know who sits on that chair.
So welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, that's nice of you. Can you frighten Alison off that chair for me, please?
Oh, that was weird. Somebody's shouting.
You want Alison off that chair?
Got a pumpkin on the
Go and blow in her face.
I've got a pumpkin on my shoulder.
Okay, well, that's different.
I don't know why, but that's what it said. Somebody shouting again, get off. Alison.
Go and blow in her face for me, please. Go and blow in her face. Excuse me. The only way you're going to get her off there is to freak her out. So go and blow in her face.
Nah, nothing much.
That's very sad.
Anything?
No.
You want to swap?
Yeah.
George, I know we've had a bit of a laugh and a bit of fun, but I really, really would like to talk to you. Find out who you are, what your story is.
Yes, thanks.
I am really interested. Is your real name George?
Sack him.
Or do you go by a
I don't know
different...
if he said pleasant or peasant.
Oh, maybe a gentry then.
He's a ghost.
Oh, who's a ghost? Can you name him? Maybe you're a ghost too.
Rebellion.
What about the grey lady? The lady that looks like she's dressed in grey. Are you here tonight?
What?
I think a lot of the time the word is pardon, not what. That's good manners.
It's bad, I think.
Well, George, if it is you, if you don't want...
There was a child's voice going, what are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to talk to George or the gentleman that's here. But if you want to play instead, you want to come over here and play?
The ice days.
Happy to play with you. We're trying to communicate. We're trying to talk to each other. Maybe you can talk instead. Do you have a name? Well, we're going to go soon. Before you do, can you go up to Kag and maybe touch her? Maybe stroke her on the hair. Touch her arm. Try and let her know.
Very much.
Try and let her know that you're there. No? You don't want to talk? Oh, you don't have to. I'm sorry if we're bugging you or annoying you or... We just want to know if we can reach out to you and whether you can reach out back. Knocking behind me. Okay, there's some knocking over the back of me here.
Anyone there?
That's interesting, because it was like knocking. I'm here, and Kag's here. Can you hear us? Picture of a witch. Do you think all this is witchcraft? It's not. As time moved on,
Long time.
long time, yeah. We invented new stuff. And we invented things with lights that react to energy. And that's why if you go near those lights, you might be able to set them off. They might pick up on your energy.
All right, so it feels as though...
Oh, hello.
I know I'm doing this with my feet because my feet are sore. But I can feel the floor vibrating underneath me. And then when just gently lifting my feet up and down.
All right, so if you're around Kag, can you touch her? You try and get that energy up. What did you used to like to do? What did you enjoy doing? All right, well, we're going to go. So I'm going to say goodbye.
I don't know if it's a hair, but I've got a tickle on my cheek, but it could be one of my...
Are you trying to touch
All my
back
hairs.
there? Well, thank you for that. Can you do it again? Just to make sure that she knows
Football.
it wasn't just the hair.
Still feels as though somebody's moving around up here, or there's movement on this floor.
Okay, well, I'm not moving. You still around, Cag? Can you try and touch her a little bit harder then? Can you say goodbye, please?
It's me moving. All right. Woo! I feel as though like the floor was vibrating a bit.
All right, well, I asked it to be around you and make itself known by stroking your face or your hair.
Oh, well, I just felt it just there, just very, very light, and I didn't know if it was a hair. But when I went like that, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
But,
Can I try to get to touch it?
oh, thanks for that.
That's all right.
Bitch.
Time. That's what you usually try and do to me.
I wanted,
Payback.
I wanted it to blow in your face.
He's old and grumpy. I don't want his back
Oh, that's
in
true.
my face. All right. Well, I think we're not getting an awful lot,
No,
so I think we wind it up
I think we wind it up.
and collapse somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there you go. That's investigation number 8 over.
Mm-hmm.
And we started off interesting with a few footstep sounds at the
And it
beginning.
finished with footstep sounds.
And I did ask it to try and touch you.
Oh, that's true.
So the light's still going off in the corner. I'm sure something's setting that off.
Yeah.
But apart from that, another quiet night, eh? But
It's the paranormal being.
it's the paranormal. So we tried, we came, we tried. We got nothing.
We came, we saw, we
Ish.
failed miserably.
Well, we did. So we're going to pack up
Mm-hmm.
and we will be back again next week. But don't forget, see, I'm getting good at this now.
You are.
Like, comment,
Subscribe.
subscribe, share, and most of all, if you've liked, you've got to like it first though. Hype the video. Give us a running chance. Give us a chance. It helps little channels like ours no end.
Yeah, it does.
So, all right, we're going to go. We're so tired. We will catch you later. Okay? Bye. Oh, you can see the ring on my finger. Look.
Yeah.